Hello. Hello, Tony. Can you hear me? I just saw that you're here. And I'm excited to be streaming again because I have a lot of tension and stress I need to get rid of. Can I do this? Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get busy here. Been contemplating some beautiful things, mostly on getting enough sleep tonight to get through the next week. I have had a run amok week of sleeplessness. It's been good, but I'm very, very tired. And it would be nice to not have to work. So anybody who doesn't have to work, kudos to you. And double kudos. Oh, Tony, yes, thank you. It is the mermaid holding Saturn. Per request from my last chat. And yeah. Okay. Oh, I just found myself finally. Okay. It's hard to find yourself sometimes. All right. I think I have my chat on now. And we're going to be working on finishing up my drawing what I feel, just a drawing. My no plan for drawing. I'm going to use my little smudging tool tonight. Oh, that worked better than I thought it would, actually. You can hear that scraping. I apologize for that scraping sound. I never like that sound, but it gets the job done. And we have to decide, where is the dark side of the moon? Because she is living on the dark side. There's a song called The Dark Side. It's one of my favorite songs from a real old movie back in the day. I think it's, I can't remember the name of it, but the song is On the Dark Side. I think it was like a one-hit wonder type of thing. I've got my darker pencil tonight. This one is a 3B pencil. I'm going to get a little bit more depth this way. John Cafferty, is that who sings it? If we're still talking about the dark side. And for some reason, my wonderful thermostat for my air conditioner thinks that I want it hot in here right now. So I'm gonna have to like stop for a minute to turn that air down. It's been like 90 degrees today outside here in Florida, and I'd rather be not 90 degrees in my house. It's been hot at a lot of places. Yes, okay, yeah, that's who sings it. So you've heard of the song, On the Dark Side. I would play it, but I don't know if it's legal. There's so many things that are or are not legal these days. So we're just going to smudge our pencil around to get the dark side of Saturn. Tony, hi. Yes, I was thinking Pink Floyd, then I realized, okay. No, it's not Pink Floyd. There's no Pink Floyd involved in this particular song. But On the Dark Side of the Moon, I think, is Pink Floyd. I think that might be what you're thinking of, which is another great song, actually. I might be a little quiet tonight. Sometimes when I draw, I concentrate and forget to breathe. I need to remember to breathe. It's always a good thing. I was thinking of any adventures that I may have had. Any mermaid adventures, and there was a wonderful mermaid adventure I had one night last year with a mermaid friend of mine. And we actually got to swim in bioluminescent water. It was glowing everywhere. Whenever you touched the water, it would glow like this beautiful teal bright color. It was so amazing. And I never thought I'd see it in real life. But when I finally did, I never wanted to leave it, and I was out swimming in the ocean in the Gulf of Mexico until probably 1 in the morning, in the middle of the night. It was so intense. A little shading might be good down here. I'm enjoying a nice brewski while I paint. I'm gonna get this curve nice. I think when your hand naturally curves, so it's gonna go with my curve of my hand. I could listen to you telling your stories all night. Nice, thank you. Yes, it was actually the perfect time for bioluminescence, in case anyone wants to know, is when the water is very, very warm, like it is in the summer here in Florida, and it's very still. I think it was high tide, and it was also a new moon, so there was less reflections. Like if it's a bright moon, you can't see it as well, so you want to go when it's a new moon. And I did hear there was bioluminescence here again, near Anna Marie Island, although I haven't been up there myself. It's a little over an hour drive. I just haven't had that time. Though I'd love to make it time. Yes, bioluminescent swimming is very magical. I did get a video of us mermaids swimming in the water, enjoying that bioluminescence and glowing. And my friend and I took a paddleboard out, and you could see the fish swimming underneath the paddleboard. Wherever they swam, the bioluminescence would glow. And so it was like a magical fairy tale, watching these beautiful fish swim and glow as they went, almost like What was that movie? Avatar? Where everything glowed at night. Everything they touched when they went through the trees would glow. And I'm wondering if I have my pencil sharpener or my knife. Or I just get to use a flat pencil. Either way, we're still drawing. But one thing's for sure, if I could stay in that beautiful bioluminescence all the time, I probably would. And as it was night, I don't think dolphins were about. We were hoping to see one. That would have been the most awesome thing in the world ever. But that did not happen. A Fish Called Wanda. Yes, I've heard of that movie. I've never seen it. I think it stars with Cher. But it seemed weird to me, so I never actually watched that particular movie. Did you? There's some movies I like, but I like things with magic and dragons and more magic. And you'll notice another head over here. This is a thought I had the other night. I just got wild with it and thought, I feel like drawing a head. Another being. I was gonna smudge something. I can't remember what it was. Let me think. Oh yes, her face a little bit. Work on her hair a little. We'll use our... Actually, this is the only drawing pencil I could find was my 3B. I have I have other ones somewhere, and I will probably find them when I get to my storage unit and unpack some things. What does this? Hey, Tony. Talking up a storm tonight. How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? That's a great question. And, hold on. If I think real hard about it, yeah. I think I had some fun this weekend. It was one of my better weekends of the year. And this year is getting toward the end, our last quarter. And Halloween is on its way. I normally have a piece of paper so I don't get my hand all penciled up. See if I can find that piece of paper here real quick. And we'll work on our moon a little and her hair. Some more. And I'm not a majorly fancy person, so I just kind of grab what's around sometimes. I'm gonna have a little receipt paper here. I think some of the most magical things come from your own imagination. And just let yourself be you. When I try to draw things or paint things that I think other people want to see, it usually turns out pretty crappy. I'm gonna be honest. And so if I don't think about it and I just draw what I feel, it's not so bad. Let me get a little bit closer here. We can see the details a little bit better. I'm going to add a few more scales. Yes, I did say I was going to work on her hair and the moon. But I think drawing scales like helps me focus. So I'm going to do that for a little bit. I have a difficult time focusing on one thing at a time. which is why when I draw, you'll see me just drawing all over the place. And a good day, I can finish one whole spot in one place, make it look amazing before I finish the rest of the artwork. If you can get that one spot to look amazing, I think you'll feel good about yourself. You know, you can say, hey, look what I did, and then you want to keep doing it and do some more. Oh, I just made her look stupid. Let me fix that spot. Get my handy dandy eraser out. I always use my, I don't know what it's called, my clay pulling eraser or kneading eraser, so it doesn't leave little streaks and bumps all over the place. I just do a do-over right there. And give her a different face, a little brighter. Let's think about what kind of face to give her. I remember watching Bob Ross paint. He had this most amazing calming voice. And thank you for saying I'm talented. I appreciate that. I think actually every artist is their own worst critic. And we always look at our artwork and say, oh, I could do more here or more there, or I could have done this better or that better. But overall, if you take a step back, walk away, you will find that if you blink a couple times, it isn't that bad. I remember the very first night I live streamed, and I was really always been afraid to live stream. I had a rough day at work, and I hadn't oil painted for a long time. So I came home and what did I do? I drank a little bit, had a little bit of wine or something to wind down, and then I just threw some oil paint on my canvas and painted, and it was really fun. I had a few people join in. And we had a great time. I want to do something with the moon back here, but I'm not quite sure what it is yet. But if I think too hard about it, I'm going to overthink it. So I need to remember that when drawing, you can always erase. A great tattoo. Yeah, I suppose it would make a great tattoo. Yeah, thank you for saying that. I have, in fact, designed a few tattoos. It's very fun. But I myself do not have any tattoos. Appreciate the comments tonight, Tony. I'm gonna call you TD. You're looking to add a tattoo. Are you now? Well, we'll just have to figure something out for you. That would be fun to do on one of my streams, I think. I think we'll do a crater now. You know, when I looked at the moon one time, it really looked like he was wearing sunglasses, or she. I call it Mother Moon. Most people say man on the moon, but I say Mother Moon. And I think the moon might be almost full tonight, actually. And on a full moon, as it grows into a full moon, that is a good time to look forward to new things. And make some expectations for yourself that aren't too much. And to grow into a better person with better habits, or some kind of making the world better type kind of thing. And when it's a full moon and it's going down into the darker cresting, it's a good time to let go of things. This moon looks like John Lennon right now. Hey, John Lennon, what are you doing on the moon? I was just thinking about something fun I did this weekend, and it's bringing up new memories of happiness. I hung out with a friend for a while. We went to the beach. Went out to have a bite to eat, got caught in the rain, watched some lightning. The rain went away. It was always hot the whole time because it's Florida. And had a great time. The rain went away, of course. Didn't last very long. It's one of the best adventurous dinners I've ever had, I would say. Dinner in the dark with lightning. Good company. Of course, lightning is kind of scary sometimes, although I think that's what makes it so exciting. A little bit dangerous. I think I'm going to keep my John Lennon moon. I like it. It's really cool. And I don't have a picture of the moon in front of me right now, so I'm going to make this just a fantasy moon. Like my fantasy mermaid here. Elton John. Think it looks like Elton John? Yeah, I suppose. I have to make it more blingy and flashy, but yeah. Elton John's a great artist. I think I'm just going to do pieces here and there, and then I'm going to step back and look at it and look at the overall I don't know, the overall look, I guess, or the feeling I get when I look at it. Lennon's mermaid. That's fun. We can call this whatever we want to call it. I'm trying to like leave a little glow, like a glowy feeling around her. So I'm just going to bring some of this pencil around. I'm feeling that whiteness, some of it. Now this is a drawing where I'm not planning anything. I'm just kind of going with what I feel, where my hand wants to go. Nothing that's too crazy. There's some pencil artists who are absolutely outstanding and amazing. and that they actually get to do it for a living because they're so good at it. And I think one day I hope to be that good, where I can just draw and create, paint all day. I have done some murals as well. Murals is very fun. You can paint large, very large. And we're just filling in some of this whiteness. And I think I'm going to take my eraser. Just kind of like do a little erasing kind of around her hair. I found out today that I have a secret fan who watches my streams. He made a comment on it with a secret grin, like he knew something I didn't know, which he probably does. I don't know everything, but I do know some things. But yeah, that was an interesting surprise. Kind of cool though. And I think like I'm gonna end this in a couple minutes. It's not gonna be a very long stream. They keep running about 2 hours, hour and a half. And I can't even stay interested that long in something. But this was kind of a, you know, you could draw along and you can make your own fantasy painting. Venus, hi! Oh, I'm so happy that you stopped in. You are the most amazing. I love you. You stop in and say hi. That you just made my whole evening. My whole evening. That's honest. Well, how have you been? How have you been? And how is your life real quick before you have to run away again? I'm so happy you stopped by and joined me for a minute. You're doing good? Awesome. Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful to hear. I still haven't seen our other friend come back yet. And I can't remember her name now. Or his name, I mean. Hopefully he'll come back. School is hard, yeah. Mango, that's right, Mango. Yes, I don't know where Mango went. Just disappeared. We'll have to make it our mission to find Mango. So what else is new with you, Venus? Yes, yeah. We will do it. We will find Mango. Oh no, why do you have sucky internet? That's no fun. Mine was out for a while yesterday. It was really weird. I hope you get better. Oh, it's glitchy? Oh no. We gotta get you some better internet, don't we? Definitely do. You deserve some better internet, don't you? Oh, you're on a hotspot? Okay. Oh, your internet's been out for a week? Why? What's going on? That's not fun at all. I think one of the worst things is not having good internet. We definitely like to have that. And it's smart to use your hotspot. Very smart. Okay. Thank you for stopping by, Venus. You're amazing. And make sure you tell yourself that you're amazing. Okay. Bye. And you have a wonderful evening. Okay. Kisses. Mwah. Oh, Tony, you went on a date. Well, that's exciting. Bye, Venus. You never know what's going to happen on a date. Was it a blind date? A first date? Thank you, Venus. Got to find Mango. Here I've got my paper and I'm not even using it. Magical first date. That sounds like my kind of date. Love that. Magical dates are very rare. Very rare indeed. Just gonna let my pencil flow for a sec. Venus is one of my favorite little fun people. It's always nice when she can stop in and say hello. Plus, I love the name Venus. It's really cool. Oh, first date in a long time. Oh, me too, actually. My weekend sounds like we had a very similar weekend, actually. Cool. All right. think we've got about 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. I keep wanting to do something with the eyes, but I'm just not sure what yet. I'm just going to roll this around. Can you see what happens? And we're going to do I think we're going to do our nice night sky in the background. I might have to start setting a time, like a regular schedule as well. I have a difficult time sticking to a schedule with my ADD. I did schedule a scheduled time one time and I forgot about it. I think I would have to put it on signs all over my house, alarms, just to remember. I get carried away in my daily things so much that I don't even remember to do things that I want to do for myself sometimes. And taking care of yourself is very important. It's a good habit to get into, I would say. And I'd like to ask, what is one good habit you have that you created new this year or recently? A good habit, not, just something that you were able to make happen for yourself that made your life a little better. I'm wondering if my gel pen works. Looks like it's dried up. That sucks. Do you have another one I can try? Oh, a good habit you started is to make yourself happy. Well, that's amazing. And very inspirational. Very inspirational. Life is short, enjoy it. Life is short. I'm short. My moon looks bumpy. I cheated on my moon a little bit, and I used this roll of tape. So what I'm going to do right now is try to make this more round. without wrecking it. And today I had to stand up all day at work. Made me very tired. Made my legs very sore. 8 hours of standing minus a lunch is not a good time for me. There, I think that's going to be a little better. Now, if you're standing at Disney, maybe it might be more fun to stand for 8 hours. But at work, no thank you. Life is short, no regrets. All right. Well, I think I've hit my time limit. Actually, for this night's drawing. We got more of her tail done, so that was exciting. And she's got a little Saturn in her hand. So this is a fun creative idea. What I think is Madame Medusa over here. We'll have to work on that one too. She's got an interesting look to her. All right, well, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I think we're going to call this a night. We can continue another day, another time. Sleep well. Thank you for joining my stream, anyone who's watched, stopped by, or commented. And if you could like my channel, like and subscribe, that would be amazing. Thank you for sharing this time with me.